Hi, I'm Artio, and today, welcome to my very first review. Today I'm going to be doing something a bit different. I am going to be doing something which I said I would do in my first video and second video. Bear in mind, those videos are 2 years old, and this is my first time doing this since I'm a lazy bastard and I procrastinate all the time. Anyway, I'm going off subject. I'm going to be giving you my honest thoughts and opinion on the very first Crash Bandicoot game ever made. I'm going to be telling you about the game, what you're supposed to do, of the pros and cons about it. Let's just go through the story first, since it's very short and very simple. The story is about two mad scientists, Dr. Neocortex and Dr. Nitrous Brio, are trying to create an abundance of mutant, animal thingies. They're currently working on a Bandicoot, and once they stick him in the vortex, it backfires and Crash doesn't turn bad. It's very simple. One thing I will say is that Brio and Cortex sound very similar. So I thought it was just Brio saying all of these lines, when it's really just Brio and Cortex saying some lines, and thought the Cortex just never spoke in the game until you fight him. And because Crash is stupid, and when I say stupid, he's like mentally retarded, he forgets his girlfriend, so now he has to go all the way back to save his girlfriend from God knows what those two want to do to her. Ugh. Something I will say is, again, going back on what I was saying about earlier, the lip syncing is quite off. Like, there are some moments where Cortex's mouth is moving when he's not even talking, and there were some moments where Brio's mouth didn't even move when he did talk. So yeah, you can understand why I felt this. As you can see, there's not much. It really is just a quick project that they did that would kickstart a franchise. This game was released on the 31st of August 1996 exclusively for the PlayStation 1. It's a platformer, and there's only 4 options in the main menu. Start a new game, load a new game, password, because memory cards were quite expensive at the time, and if you didn't have one, you either had to rely on a password, write it down, and if you got the right password, it would take you back to where you were. And the options. Obviously, I'm just going to reload my save from when I completed this game, when I did walkthroughs on it. As you can see, there's 32 levels, 2 keys, and 26 gems. A gem is gotten by getting every box in a level without dying once. Levels are filled with boxes, and some of them... Look, after you start the first level, you see where Crash landed, and then you basically begin. This game doesn't have analog controls. This game was released in 1996, and the analog sticks weren't made until 1997. So this game doesn't have analog support. So you have to rely on the arrow buttons. There are different types of boxes. There are question mark box, which has some at random, either like an Aku, just fruit, or a life. There are these bouncy box, which contain 10 Wumpa fruits. Yeah. Or if you can't be bothered, you could just spin them. And obviously, you press square or circle to spin. Triangle just brings up your inventory. Press X to jump. And you can... There are boxes that contain Aku masks, where that serves you as an extra hit point. Where if you get hit with one of them, you still get another chance. And if you collect 3 of them, you are invincible for a short period of time, which means you can kill enemies without even spinning them. However, you still can't. You still have to avoid holes, invincible or not. You can spin enemies with your spin attack. There are arrow boxes which launch you up in the air, and there are a lot of boxes that contain Wumpa fruit. And if you collect 100 Wumpa fruit, you are given an extra life. So it's pretty self-explanatory shit. You know, it's very simple once you get... Oh yeah, there's also checkpoint boxes. And another type of box that I'm going to show you. I ain't got much time, so I'm only just going to show you how to play the game, and... There's also exclamation boxes as well. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen, but after you've hit the exclamation mark, invisible boxes will get filled in. There are clear gems, And there's also coloured gems as well. Coloured gems open a new path within a previously done level which lead to more boxes. There are some gems that you can't get until you've gotten a certain coloured gem. There's also keys as well which unlock more levels, and they are gotten by completing a Cortex bonus stage. There's 3 bonus stages. The Cortex one I just told you. There's a Torna bonus stage, which if you do it, it allows you to save your progress and what you've done. And there's also a Brio bonus stage as well. They're pretty pointless, they just give you more lives. Another thing, there's one thing something I don't like about this game, the saving system. You have to collect 3 Torna bonus mugs in order to save the game or get a gem. How shit is that? After you completed a few levels, you get to a boss fight. There are 6 boss fights and they are relatively easy. Okay, enough explaining, now my actual thoughts on the game. I mean, if you just take a look at the level design to all the levels, it looks really good. As you go on, you'll see there are some levels where you see Cortex's castle, meaning that you're getting quite closer to it. And it's like, it's your standard platformer, however, it's all in 3D. So like, it's basically a 3D Mario. And this game was in production called the Sonic's Arse game because you'd always be looking at crashes behind while playing, since, yeah, there are some levels where you go forward, some levels where you go backwards, some levels you go left and right. It's all good shit. The level design is actually quite decent. It's not much holding today, but it was brilliant for its time, and I still think it is a bit brilliant now. I mean, if you just take a step back and look at it, and take a look at this game for what it was, it's actually quite good, you know? It's good stuff. I mean, this game is quite hard, but it's not as hard as everyone says it is. I mean, it is tricky, but it's not bullshit, you know? Especially this level, it's not... But yeah, the level design is actually really decent, good soundtrack, while I think Crash Bash, Wrath of Cortex, and Nitro Kart have better soundtracks. It's better than Crash Team Racing's soundtrack. So, I give Crash Bandicoot 1 a 7 out of 10 for everything it serves today. It was good for its time, and it's still relatively good today, but I still think the sequels, well, one sequel, it's better than Crash 3. Yeah, so, that was my review on Crash Bandicoot 1. I hope you enjoyed it. This is my first review, so I apologise if it's not very good. It's my first one, give me a break. If you like this video, then share, leave a comment, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. And if anyone out there thinks that my videos are crap, let me know why in the comments, and hopefully I'll improve. And if you're new to this channel, or you just found it, feel free to subscribe if you want. I'm Artiel, bye. I will see you very soon. I'm out.